CPT JJ-CPV Introduction, page 13, part 7.
General criteria for Category 1 and Category 3 codes.
This is the general rules, right, for the Category 1 and Category 3 codes. All Category 1 and Category 3 code change applications. If you want to change something in the code book, these are the rules. Must satisfy each of the following criteria.
The proposed descriptor is unique, well-defined, and describes a procedure or service that is clearly identified and distinguished from existing procedures and services already in the CPT code set.
Right. What they're telling you here is basically that if you want to incorporate or if you want to add a new procedure, this has to be very clearly defined and different from the procedures that are already in the CPT code book, right? Because we don't want to repeat the same procedure with just a different name. As long as it's clearly defined and it's different from anything that exists in the CPT code book, it will be considered, right? The descriptor structure, which means that the wording that describes the procedure. Guidelines, which means the tips of how to use it, and instructions, which means the rules, right, have to be consistent with the current CPT editorial panel standards for maintenance of the code set. You already know the standards, you have the book there. If they follow the same guidelines and instructions and structure of the other codes, then it'll be considered, right? And just a reminder of what are Category 3 codes, because we know that Category 1 codes are the CPT codes, right? But what's Category 3 codes?
Category 3 codes are introduced in 2002. They are used to report new technology services or procedures that do not currently have a CPT code assigned.
Okay, so the Category 3 codes is just for new technology or services, right? And they are located directly after the Category 2 codes. Allow researchers to track emerging technology. Okay, so this is our theory for today. Now we're going to do a problem. So ready, set, go. Okay, CPT JJ-RVA, page 258, exercise 77, and this is a level 1 exercise, and it reads like this.
Surgery digestive system. Patient arrives to the hospital and has a nissen fundoplasty done laparoscopically.
Right. It's a surgery section of the CPT code book. It's the digestive system. The patient arrives to the hospital and has a nissen fundoplasty done laparoscopically. Okay, that's the procedure. Now we're going to count to 3 so you can give us the CPT code for this procedure. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the answer is 43280. You got that? 43280. If you got it, congratulations. If you didn't get it, let's give you a tip. You start with nissen procedure, right?
Yes.
And just so you will know what is it, there's a little graph here that explains what it is. You see that the top of the stomach gets kind of wrapped around. This is the bottom of the esophagus, right?
Right.
And gets sewn here. This is the nissen procedure, and the purpose, of course, is to reduce the size of the stomach, right?
Right.
All right. That's the procedure. It's called the nissen procedure, probably for a person who was named Nissen who invented it. So it's a nissen procedure. So you start with nissen procedure and go from there, okay? So you know the answer already. The answer is 43280, and you know how to start. Now we're going to count to 3 so you can pause the video and give us the path, how we got to the answer, okay? So 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is the whole summary for the problem. The section is the surgery, and the system is the digestive system, and the problem is that the patient arrives to the hospital and has a nissen fundoplasty done laparoscopically. There's only one code, and the code 1 through the index is found like this.
First you go to index.
Go to the index.
Then you go to, the first one you go to is nissen procedure.
Nissen procedure, you go to nissen procedure, and in the end, right? And then
Yes.
they're gonna send you somewhere else. Where?
They'll let you go to see gastroplasty.
See gastroplasty and something else. So you go to gastroplasty,
Yes.
right? And from there you choose what?
From gastroplasty, you go to laparoscopic.
Laparoscopic, because that's a word in the text, right? In the text of the problem. So you find 3 codes there, right?
Right.
43279, 43280, I'm sorry, and 43283. That's what you find from the index. Now we're going to check these 3 codes in the tabular. So the code 1 through the tabular is found like this.
First you go to tabular.
Go to a tabular.
Then you go to this first code.
You go to the first code. There are a lot of words, but the words that eliminated are just those 3 there. Esophageal.
Esophageal myotomy.
Myotomy, right?
Yes, and it's a Heller type.
Heller type. We don't have myotomy, and we don't have Heller type in the definition, so it's practically not it. Let's go with the second one.
And we go to 43280.
Right.
That's fundoplasty.
We find fundoplasty there, and we found, for example, nissen, which is exactly what we have. So this is probably it. But just in case, let's check the third one too.
Yes. We go to 43283.
Right. And what is that?
Lengthening procedure.
Lengthening procedure, it says, and it also says
Colis gastroplasty.
Colis gastroplasty. We don't have colis and we don't have lengthening, but we do have nissen and fundoplasty. So we go back to the double forward slash means go back to 43280, right?
Right.
That's the one that we need, or that's the one that we want. That's why there's an equal sign at the end. That means we double check this is the code, so the answer is 43280. Okay? So thanks for watching, and don't forget to visit our website, and also
you can subscribe to us in YouTube by clicking here for our new medical coding videos.
right, you just click on the subscribe rectangle and they will get
You will get up to 3 videos every day that we make. ICD-10, CPTs, all that is needed to pass the medical coding certification exams.
Okay, so thanks for watching, and don't forget to visit our website and subscribe to our videos. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.